we're about to start. I think that's everything, isn't it, Jason? I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jason's
that is
kinda
it.
nodding.
That is it. Bring the chat up. Use the
That
chat.
is right.
We're ready. Go ahead, David.
Right. So this evening, the songs I'm going to be playing are by Sixto Rodriguez from his album Cold Fact that was released in 1970 out of Detroit. Not very popular in America at all, but hugely popular in South Africa, where I am, and over in Australia. And I picked up on this in the early 80s as a student, loved the album Cold Fact. And when I started my not so successful attempts to play guitar, this first song, Piddy, was one of the few songs that I could kind of pull off. And I thought, well, if anyone ever handed me a guitar at a barbecue and said, play a song, that's the song I would play. Rodriguez, of course, became a lot more popular in 2012 with the film Searching for Sugar Man, which documented a couple of South Africans' attempts to find out if he really was alive or if he was in prison or if he'd committed suicide. Nobody really knew. And that documentary obviously won an Oscar and a BAFTA and a Sundance and all kinds of awards, and made Rodriguez kind of famous and boosted his career 40 years in. So this evening, or this morning, or this afternoon, it's two songs from Sixto Rodriguez, and the first of those is Jane S. Piddy. Now you sit there thinking and feeling insecure. The marking court gesture claims there is no proven cure. So go back to your chamber with your eyes upon the wall, 'cause you got no one to listen and you've got no one to call. And you think I'm curious, drifting, drowning in a purple sea of doubt. You wanna hear she loves you, but those words don't fit the mouth. You're a rebel, a loser, a cause without. But don't think me callous. Dancing Rosemary, disappearing Sister Ruth. It's just your yellow appetite that has you choking on the truth. You gave in, you gave out, outlived your dreams of youth. And I can't get jealous. So go on, you'll continue with your nose so open wide, knocking on that door that says, hurry, come inside. But don't bother to buy insurance, 'cause you've already died. And you can't be serious. I saw my reflection in my father's final tears. The wind was slowly melting, San Francisco disappears. acid hits, unmade beds, and your word world quiz. And I know you're lonely, and I know you're lonely.
Woo!
Right.
Well done, David. That sounded very good. Excellent.
Superb. That's great, David.
Feedback.
Right. So that was the first one. The second one is one that I picked up and suddenly managed to be playing a couple of years ago. The kind of playing and the rhythm and the words all came together. It's Hate Street Dialogue. You've heard it all before on AVYOP. But really my quest at the moment with these is to turn them into what Justin calls campfire songs. So it's play from memory, sing from memory, and make sure you don't drink before anyone gives you a guitar. So let's try this next one, Hate Street Dialogue, see how it goes. Woman, please be gone. You stayed here much too long. Because of me. Woman, please be gone. You stayed here much too long. Don't you wish that you could cry? Don't you wish I would die? See me seesaw kids, the child women on the skids. Dust it will now choke you blind, the lust it will choke your mind. Kiss the floor, won't kick no more. Dick and hose have set me free. I've tasted hate, streets hanging tree. I've tasted hate, streets hanging tree. Kiss the floor, won't pick no more. Pig and hose have set me free. I've tasted hate, streets hanging tree. I've tasted hate, streets hanging tree. The inner city birthed me. The local pushers, they nurse me. Cousins make it on the street. They'll marry every trick they meet. A dime, a dollar, it's all the same when that man comes in to burst your game. The turkey comes, his face a grin. He'll hug my cell, I'm in again. Kiss the floor, won't pick no more. Pig and hose have set me free. I've tasted hate, streets hanging tree. I've tasted hate, streets hanging tree. I've tasted hate, streets hanging tree.
Well done, David. That was really good.
Well, could have been better, but
It was
I
good.
guess that's par for the course.
Good setup though. Quality sounded really good.
Okay, super. Well, thanks very much. Toby up next. John to get ready. Is John back? John, you back? Guess we'll know when Toby's done. Rock on, my friend.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
good. I can downsize that little screen so I don't see me ugly mug playing. Right, what are we doing tonight? I'm going back over my back catalogue. Isn't it wonderful? You can say you've got a back catalogue. That's a load of old, what you call it, but the fact that I only started singing and playing last November, December time, it's just only getting on for a year. I've gone back over what I recorded and played and then sung separately over the last 3 open mics, and this is another one that I did last year. Played the rhythm, did that as a separate track and then sung over the top, and this one, it's combined to prove that I can do it all together. Well, you'll be the jury of that. So this one's a Metallica, Bob Seger, Madman hybrid, and it's called Turn the Page. So I've just got to make sure I've got everything set up, and like I say, I've only just changed to the Strat. So like I say, turn the page. On a long, lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out its one-night song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding, just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again, there I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. Here I go, turn the page. Just checking the door. So you walk into this restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. In most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. It's that same old cliche, is that a woman or a man, and you always seem outnumbered, don't they make a stand? Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. I'll fall over if she moves. Yeah, out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening as you lie awake in bed with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, think about the words she said. What she said, let's go. on the road again. There I am, up on stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. There I go, turn that page.
Well done, Toby. That sounded great.
Thank you, guys. It's, there's a lot of energy in that one, and there's a lot of emotion in this one, so let's just bear with me. Like I say, it's capo on the 9th, nosebleed territory, and very tight.
Sounds nice.
You're probably not familiar, I hope you're not familiar, because it's just like a simplified version, but it's the Rambler, Blackstone Cherry. You were born on a southern farm. Might be Sunday, but I can't recall all the birthdays I must have missed. Your first steps and your first kiss. I don't even know if you know my name, but you should hear the truth before it's too late. So I hope this finds you on some highway. 'Cause I'm an old time rambler, call the road my home. Forgive my indiscretion, it's the only way I know. Million miles from Kentucky, but I'll always be around. Turn your radio up when your heart breaks down. When I played for tips and I played for less, I played a pretty southern girl right out of her dress. She danced until the lights came on. There's a reason she's here instead of being at home. She said the songs you sing make the whole room bright. And that night I told her a young man's lie. When I said I'd call her, I said I'd write. I'm a young time rambler, call the road my home. Forgive my indiscretion, it's the only way I go. Million miles from Kentucky, but I'll always be around. So turn the radio up when your heart breaks down. Turn the radio up when your heart breaks down. Sorry for the tears I made you cry. Sorry for the promises that turned to lies. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'll take you back and try to make you understand. This is who I am. I ain't got much of a soul to sell. The glass is empty and my hands are blue, and the doctor gave me about a month or two. Well, I thought I'd make it to you this year, so forgive me one last time, my dear, and tell your mother I won't be coming home, 'cause I'm an old-time rambler, call the road my home. Forgive my indiscretion, it's the only way I go. Million miles in Kentucky, but I'll always be around. So turn the radio up when your heart breaks down. Turn the radio up when your heart breaks down. That is one powerful song, folks.
Oh yeah. Class act, Toby. Brilliant.
Very good, Toby. Lovely. Well done, sir.
I'm out of here. Next.
Thanks very much, Toby. Mike, you're up next. And after Mike will be Mary.
Hello, everybody. So this first song, I've got two. One easy one, one hard one. So this first song is a bit of an indie classic by a band called Neutral Milk Hotel. The song is Aeroplane Over the Sea. And the original's got loads of layers and textures and interesting things going on. When you strip it down to its pure basics, it's a pretty simple four-chord kind of folky song, I suppose. So I thought it might make a suitable first attempt at sharing some music with strangers. So here it goes. What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream that could flash on the screen in the blink of an eye and be gone from me. Soft and sweet, let me hold it close and keep it here with me. And one day we will die and our ashes will fly from an aeroplane over the sea. But for now we are young, let us lay in the sun and count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of one that's keeping here with me. What a curious life they have found here tonight. There is music, there's sounds from the street. There are lights in the clouds and there's ghosts all around. Hear a voice as it's rolling and ringing through me. Soft and sweet, how the notes all bend and reach above the trees. Now how I remember you, how I would push my fingers through your mouth to make those muscles move. Made your voice so smooth and sweet. Now we keep where we don't know. Our secrets sleep in winter clothes, and one you loved so long ago. Now he don't even know his name. What a beautiful face I have found in this place that is circling all around the sun. When we meet on a cloud, I'll be laughing out loud. I'll be laughing with everyone that I see. Can't believe how strange it is to be anything at all.
Bravo! Well done. Great job. Sounded
Good job, Mike.
fabulous.
I realised about halfway through there that I forgot to switch my pedal off talk mode. So you were missing out on reverb and a bit of other stuff there.
We'll get it on the next song.
Yeah.
Never noticed it. Didn't lack for it at all.
No, definitely not.
Sounded good all the same, Mike.
Thank you. So for some reason, I thought that the second song I did should be a difficult one. Now I'm slightly regretting that decision, but this is what I've been practicing for. I think this is probably about the hardest thing that I can often play all the way through on my acoustic guitar. So now I appreciate that I've just been talking to you with the effect turned back on. So I'm just doing this all in reverse today. Yeah, here we go. I'm sure many of you will recognize this song. And if you don't, I'll give the name afterward, I suppose. Deals the cards as a meditation, and those he plays never suspect. Doesn't play for the money he wins, doesn't play for respect. He deals the cards to find the answer, the sacred geometry of chance, hidden law of a probable outcome. The numbers lead a dance. I know that the spades are the swords of a soldier. I know the clubs are weapons of war. I know that diamonds mean money for this art. That's not the shape of my heart. He may play the jack of diamonds, he may play the queen of spades, he may conceal the king in his hand, but the memory of it fades. I know that the spades are the swords of a soldier. I know the clubs are weapons of war. I know that diamonds mean money for this art. That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart. Told you that I loved you. You made me think there's something wrong. I'm not a man of too many faces. This mask I wear is one. And those who speak know nothing, find out to their cost. Those who curse their luck in too many places, those who fear are lost. Know that the spades are the swords of a soldier. I know the clubs are weapons of war. I know that diamonds mean money for this art. That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart.
Wow.
Good job, Mike.
That's beyond impressive, Mike.
Look at the relief on his face.
I am amazed that I managed to mostly get through that one.
Hey, you couldn't tell from an audience that there's anything wrong.
Nobody noticed if anything went wrong, Mike. It was far too hard for us to recognize. Well done. Thanks for joining us. It's really good to have you here.
Thank you very much for having me. I really enjoyed that, actually. So I'm going to go and get myself a drink now.
Double scotch on the rocks. Okay. Mary, over to you.
Thank you, David, and riffing off of some comments from Mike on the forum earlier. Thanks lots for making me play after that one. Now, that was great. Everybody's been playing really nice tonight or this afternoon for me. I like what you had to say, Mike. Usually I go with that one simple song and one more difficult song too, but I'm happy just to be here today. The last open mic was too early for me anyway, 6:30 a.m. my time, but I also had carpal tunnel surgery 2 days before the last open mic, so I couldn't have played anyway, and so I think it's just about 2 months on from that, or I can play a bit, not up to speed yet, so I'm going to stick with two campfire-ish songs tonight. So the first song is a great pop tune, actually. I don't really think I listen to a lot of pop, but I was watching the Netflix show, limited series or whatever they call it, It's a Sin, and in one of the scenes the two of the main characters are singing in a karaoke bar, and they're singing this song, and I thought, I haven't heard that song in years and years. It's from the early 80s, and it's a great tune. It's called Only You by Yaz, or possibly Yazoo across the pond there, and who are they? Flying Pickets did a cover version of it as well shortly after Yaz released it, and this version that I'm going to play right now is not going to sound like either of those two versions, so I have to take these off to play, so take them off for now. Let's go. So Only You by Yaz. Let's see. Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday, we're moving further away. Want you near me? All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. Sometimes just the touch of your hand. Behind closed doors, all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. So there we go.
Superb.
Really
Sounded
good, Mary.
great.
You aced
of
it,
pop.
Mary. That was wonderful. I remember the Flying Pickets version of that, and you
Oh,
were
yeah.
so true to that song.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys and gals. The second song I'm going to play is, I think I spent more time trying to pick a second song to play than I did actually practicing it. So we'll see. We'll see how that works for me tonight. The second song is a great tune as well. Although I guess we're all playing great tunes. We all, I'm sure, are know that the songs we pick are great tunes. Anyway, this is from the band America, and I think there was a bit of discussion on the forum at one point about the lyrics of some of their tunes, and I would agree with the general comment. But at the same time, there's quite a few America songs that I really like for the guitar and the harmonies. So this one is from the mid '70s, and it's called Sister Golden Hair. And wish me luck. Sister golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor respondent. I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love
That was brilliant.
Great
Really
stuff.
good, Mary.
Fabulous, Mary. That was just great.
Lovely, Mary.
And I
That's
think
great.
on the strength of that,
Thank you.
you should be getting yourself a 12-string for Christmas to really do it justice.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good idea. Thanks very much, and it's great to see you back in action again after that op.
Thanks, David.
Right. Jason, are you good to go? Are you ready to rock?
Let me just double
And
check.
after Jason, Richard, you'll be up.
Can you hear my microphone? That's the key thing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Good. That's a good start.
We see you as well.
Good. Excellent. Right, 2 songs tonight.
Sounding good, Roscoe.
One which you will know. Well, in a simplified form anyway, and one which you won't. Well, actually, the eagle-eyed amongst you will have already spotted it. In fact, I know you spotted it because you commented it on YouTube. So I have actually started trying to go at writing some songs. So the first song I'm going to play is the start of an original. Well, it's not just the start, it's the whole song, but it's the sort of embers of getting towards a song that we can play as a band. So I thought I would give it a go tonight because it's something a bit different. So we'll do that one first. And as ever, my trusty trio will be accompanying me as well. Sorry, let me just restart. Dark alley in the dead of night, flickering neon light, soft footsteps and silent breath. She's got the killer intent. Dark room and smoky haze, in the shadows she will stay. Hazel eyes and violet lips, sweet seduction and a killer instinct, and she will blow your mind. In the shadows out of sight, she will blow your mind. Assassin of the night. Trapper said she lures you in, no resistance, just give in. Like a drug you can't control, her touch evokes an overload. So close, skin to skin, her body erotic sin. Dark passion, time on hold, need to lose this mind control, and she will blow your mind. In the shadows out of sight, she will blow your mind. Assassin of the night, breaking through as she falls back, confused, no going back. Flight of passion, giving chase, need to find it before it's too late. Across town she has flown, agents alert, her name unknown. Assassin once embraced, never forgotten, lost without a trace, and she will blow your mind. In the shadows out of sight, oh, she will blow your mind. She will blow your mind. Assassin of the night. Thank you.
Oh yes, Jason. I still don't think it's an original. You're just having us on, mate.
That, believe it or not, is only the second song I've ever written. And I wrote that one straight after the other one.
Write more.
Yeah, you're supposed to follow Livin's rules. Don't you remember? Write a shit song, then write another shit song.
I
Why,
like that one
you
much
know,
better
why
than the
must
first
you be
one.
different and write a great song and then another great song?
It's called Assassin, that one is. Right. Next one is one everybody will know. This is All Right Now, or a simplified version of it. So. Whoa, whoa! There she stood on the street, smiling from her head to her feet. I say, hey, what is this now, baby? Maybe she's in need of a kiss. I said, hey, what's your name? Maybe we can see things the same. Now don't you wait, no, don't hesitate. Let's move before they raise the parking rate. All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. All right now, baby, it's all right now. I took her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? Are you trying to put me in shame? I said, slow, don't go too fast. Don't you think that love can last? She said, no, Lord above. Now you're trying to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. All right now, baby, it's all right now. I took her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? Are you trying to put me in shame? I said, slow, don't go too fast. Don't you think that love can last? She said, love, Lord above. Now you're trying to trick me in love. All right now, baby, it's all right now, yeah. All right now, baby, it's all right now. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Hard rocking Jason.
Awesome.
Glad to see you can go into the 70s as well as the 80s, mate. Yes, that's good. You know you like it.
We've got a few songs like that.
Jason.
Awesome.
I must
Super. Thanks very much, Jason. Richard, the floor is yours.
Jason, I must apologise. I walked all over that. I didn't know me mic was not muted, and I just loved that song.
I thought it was me at one point feeding back, so I could hear me I could hear it coming across the speakers.
No, I was just giving it large, and suddenly I thought, oh, poop, I'm not muted.
Yeah, but they were in sync, so it's all good.
As long as it came out okay, that's
it wasn't in sync, and I thought, oh, is it me?
I didn't want to steal the show. There was no intention. I was just giving it large at home.
No problem.
Go for it, Richard. No pressure, mate.
Lots of pressure. Is Brian here still?
Do we?
It's gone awfully quiet. I'm asking if Brian is here because he's got a vested interest in what I'm about to do.
He is here. He is here, Richard.
Oh, wonderful. Right. Brian,
I'm just mute.
Brian, I am about to do a great injustice to Brian's lyrics. This is the song that I wrote and Brian did the lyrics and the singing to. And if without Brian's lyrics and singing, it really was just some music created on a computer program. This is that song turned into a campfire strummer sing-along. Apart from the end where I actually am going to click on some effects. I've got my distortion and my fuzz face lined up for the end part. The thing with this is Brian's lyric contains a spoken part which is bloody difficult to speak as you're playing the staccato rhythm. Honestly, it's going to fall apart, I can guarantee it. So pre-warned, here we go.
Send in the clowns.
Yeah. I hope my levels are okay. The circus is in town. Try walking a mile in my oversized shoes. Try riding my bike with one wheel. Try seeing the smile through the hole in my heart. Try laughing when nothing you feel. I'm homeless, alone, in a circus of fleas. This tent I frequent is a curse. Dying old man on a flying trapeze. One slip of the hand and I'm toast. How did I end up on this tightrope? How do I come down from this low? How long can I keep my balance? Is there safety below? Roll up, it's showtime. Paint a smile on your face for the folks. The circus has come back to Sammy's town. You're the punchline of a sick joke. Roll up, it's showtime. Meet the geeks and freaks and the gals. Pull our beards for a dime and we'll steal all your time. Watch your dreams go up in smoke. Grease paint clings to the creases carved in my permanent grin. My nose rose red from a septum that bled, and the tears I shed from within. I can't reconcile my indecent desire for the cleft of the cute Siamese twin. But my secret remains, as I've only disdain for the appendage attached to a hip. The cigarettes, cognac and codeine just about keep my demons at be. My funny bone's broken, but give me a token, and I will entertain. Roll up, it's showtime. Paint a smile on your face for the folks. The circus has come back to Sammy's town. You're the punchline of the last joke. Roll up, it's showtime. Meet the geeks and freaks and our pals. The bell has just chimed and we've run out of time. Watch our dreams go up in smoke. Quattro, tres, dos, uno. The big top is bleeding in a cyberpunk circus. The stench of stale sweat mixed with exotic animal excrement. Outcasts emerge from the shadows of society's underbelly. A full blue moon downtown showdown is on the cards. This is your initiation. This is your do or die. Do you have what it takes?
Well done.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, well
Great
done,
stuff,
Richard. That was great.
That ending.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. So moving on from that. This week I went to my first live concert in about 2 years because of the pandemic, and God almighty, it was so good to hear live music through a fantastic sound system once again. But there were thousands of people without masks. I felt really unsafe. But the music was fantastic. It was the Waterboys. And inspired by that, I changed what I was going to do today. I was going to do a different song. I'm going to do this one instead. It's the Waterboys' biggest hit, probably. I'm just going to turn my guitar down. It's going red. That's better. Start again. Cut through lies, I saw the whole of the moon. I spoke about the winds. You just flew. I wondered, I guessed, I tried. You just knew, I sighed. And you swooned, I saw the present. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. With the torch in your pocket and the wind at your heels. You're climbing on the ladder and you know how it feels to reach too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. The intercoms, cannonballs, palaces and piers, trumpets, towers and tenements, wide oceans full of tears, flags, rags, ferry boats, scimitars and scarves, every precious dream and vision underneath the stars. Yes, you climbed on the ladder with the wind in your sails. You came like a comet, blazing your trail too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. Woo!
Woo! Great
Takes us
song.
back, Richard. That takes us back. Awesome.
Yeah, great, brilliant.
So no more false hesitation about singing and performing here, okay? No more maybes next time till the last moment. Thanks very much, Richard. Great to have you.
Boy, done good.
Okay, Brian. It's all over to you. After Brian comes Tosh, and then Adrian will take us home.
You could have just left it there, David. Brian, it's all over.
Just before we start doing anything, we're not going to do another sound check, but can you hear that guitar there? Can you hear that guitar?
Yep.
Play the fiddle. Just play some of the fiddle there. Can you hear Chris's fiddle?
Sounds good.
Okay, good stuff.
Oh, good.
You got the okay. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, okay, that's good. Hold on, we want to see a bit more of Chris here and a bit less of me because this here look. Oh, 9 months, folks. 9 months. That's a proper belly.
Getting ready to play Father Christmas again, Brian.
Oh yes, indeed. Okay, well, I should actually just play one song now because technically Richard played one of my songs there, or at least half a song. So we should just play the one song and then go. So. Okay, Chris, some of you who've been here before will have seen Chris. He's my real live mentor. You guys are all my online mentors, but Chris is the one who actually put me in touch and said when he persuaded me to play guitar, and I said, where can you get online lessons? He said, go find some. So there's this guy JustinGuitar. So anyway, Chris put me in touch with this guy, and he played with one of the open mics here. Was it the Deus song? Was it Nothing at the End? A while back. So persuaded him to come and do this. We did actually do a run through for the first time this evening, and hey, it worked. So we should just call it a day and go home and say it's a wrap. But we'll treat you to an even better version now, I presume, if we can remember how it goes. What do I do? Won't do too long a banter this time because we're already running late, even though we've got less people than usual. But we're playing 2 songs, so there's no point in talking a whole load. The first song we're going to do is called Going to a Town by Rufus Wainwright. And Rufus got into a bit of aggro with this every now and again. He gets booed because I think he's from Mary's part of the country up in Canada, but he spends a lot of the time in the States. and he gets booed sometimes because I think he wrote this at the time when he disagreed with some of the American foreign policy in the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. And I hope I don't I think Tosh is our only person from across the pond tonight, so no offense, Tosh. I regard this as more like sort of an old style Vietnam kind of protest song. But the song Going to a Town, the town is actually Berlin that he's singing about, which is the city that Rufus's husband, he wouldn't have said that in the past, but anyway, it's a new world, it's a great new world, and Rufus' husband comes from Berlin, and I had the pleasure of visiting there just after lockdown eased off this year, and had a whale of a time. So it's a song about a city I like, and my daughter has just emigrated to Berlin, so lots of connotations here. There are 3 new chords that I've learned to play this song, so let's see if you can spot them, folks. That's one of the good things about the open mics, that we see where people are moving along. I'm just looking at Mike, and I told Chris, Mike's a newbie, and he said, no way. Anyway, that's enough chat from me, because I do want to play a second song if I can remember it. And do you want to say anything about this, Chris?
No, I'm just happy to be here. Thank you for
do you know what
inviting
I'm saying
me.
about how they nicked it from the Gypsy Kings? Bamboleo or something like that, no?
I think we've created a monster. Go on, Brian, let's go.
He wants to play, I want to talk. Hold on, okay. Well, I'll leave these in. Yeah, I'll leave these in. Okay. Okay, I'll just start off, okay? Gonna see some folks
Very good.
Well, that's
Very
not.
good.
That's just powering through and not giving up, not stopping when it hits the fan. Oh, hold on a second. How do I get this off? Okay, now, let's see. Now, for my next party trick, there's a lot of talk in the... Can you still hear me? Yes, is everybody
Yes,
moving?
we can.
Okay, that's grand. For my next party trick, there's a lot of talk on the forum about gas, and I've always been wondering, am I going to buy myself a Stratocaster or a Telecaster, or what is it going to be? And with all Stefan's talk on the forum recently, I realized, will I go for one, will I not? And I think, I don't need one. Look, I have a Fender already. See that? Fender, look at that. Tele, I'm a Tele man, okay? So for this one, I might actually take this off, okay? I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna dress here because this is the light side of the evening, and I'm gonna join the hat brigade, okay? Now, unfortunately, I've got a big head, so I burst my hat. And according to DIY fashion here, if it moves, WD-40, if it's not supposed to move, gaffer tape, okay? So duct tape for my hat and my head, and hey, this is great. I can talk and I can't hear a thing. And
I'm the only one listening.
Okay, this next song, I don't think many of you will know this. It's a ukulele song. It's by it's by Amanda Palmer, who is half of the Dresden Dolls. The other half being, I think it's Brian Biglione. And I had the pleasure of watching Amanda Palmer play solo last year in Manchester. And she does one of these Bare Your Soul shows. And she's just a great artist. She's plays piano and ukulele, not both together at the same time. But this song is called Ukulele Anthem, and it kind of represents my philosophy on music, playing, art, and stuff like that. So, anything else to say about this? I don't think so. It's below Chris to accompany me on such a complicated instrument, so I did ask him, I did send him the file, and he said, no! So, we're going to kick off now, and let's see if I can remember the words. There's lots of words in this, okay, so bear with me. Anyway, how does it go? Sid Vicious played a 4-string Fender bass guitar and couldn't sing. Everybody hated him, except the ones who loved him. A ukulele has 4 strings, but Sid did not play ukulele. He did smack and probably killed his girlfriend, Nancy Sponge. And if only Sid had had a ukulele, maybe he could have been happy. Maybe he would not have suffered such a sad end. He maybe would have not done all that heroin. Instead, he maybe would have sat around just singing nice songs to his girlfriend. So play your favorite cover songs, especially if the words are wrong. 'Cause even if your grades are bad, it doesn't mean you're failing. Do your homework in the dark and eat your Fruit Loops with a fork and bring your Etch-a-Sketch to work and play your ukulele. Ukulele small and forceful, ukulele brave and peaceful. You can play your ukulele too. It's painfully simple. Play your ukulele badly, play your ukulele loudly. Ukulele banish evil, ukulele save the people. Ukulele gleaming golden from the top of every steeple! Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her father 40 whacks, and gave her mother 41, and left a tragic puzzle. If only they had given her an instrument, those Puritans had lost the plot completely. See what happens when you muzzle a person's creativity and do not let them sing or scream! Nowadays it's worse because kids have automatic handguns. It takes about an hour to learn how to play the ukulele. about the same to teach someone how to build a standard pipe bomb. You did the math. So play your favorite cover song, especially if the words are wrong. 'Cause even if your grades are bad, it doesn't mean you're failing. Where we go? Here we go. And do your Fruit Loops in the dark and eat your homework with a fork and bring your flask of Jack to work and play your ukulele. Ukulele ukulele thing of wonder, ukulele wand of thunder. You can play the ukulele in Liverpool and down under. Play Jack Brel, M&M, Neutral Milk Hotel, tell the children, crush the hatred, play your ukulele naked. Anybody tries to steal your ukulele, let them take it! Quit the bitching on your vlog and stop pretending art is hard. Just limit yourself to 3 chords and do not practice daily. You'll minimize some stranger's sadness with a piece of wood and plastic. Holy fuck, it's so fantastic. Playing ukulele. Find some Misfit Forum friends and join their open mic events. Just simple strums without no bends and play your ukulele. Clint and Rob can't be here today, but Tosh represents the USA and Mary out in Canada and David down in Africa. There's a bunch of us in Brexit land. Willsy, Jason, Adrian, Luca, close to you, Chris, me, all the audience too. There's a madman in the north of France, and Ivan's lost out somewhere in France and Transylvania. No, you're gonna do that bit again. And there's a madman in the north of France, and Ivan's lost somewhere out in Transylvania, or even farther. But where in hell is Justin? Remember, we're all gonna die, so try to laugh instead of crying. Guitar is hard, so why not try to play a ukulele? Woo!
Oh, Brian. The incomparable. Thank you very much, Brian.
I wish you guys had been here live.
Tosh, it's all over to you, sir.
All right. Okay. I got all my gear going here. Great job, Brian. And don't worry, no offense taken to that first song. Sometimes I feel the same way. So I don't have the gift of gab quite like our friend Brian there, but so I won't talk a lot. But one thing I did want to say is, I guess there's anything I'm known for around the community, it's kind of being the Johnny Cash kind of requisite fan, which I love, and I love all the support I've gotten from everybody. It's interesting though. I was thinking about it. I went back and watched a couple of Justin's old videos. I realized that in the Walk the Line video from stage 1, which is where I started learning in like 2014, at the end of that video, he actually says a couple of things that I thought were really interesting and true. One was that they're growers. So Johnny Cash songs are great because you can start really simple and then kind of get to the boom chicka boom stuff, which is I'm sort of doing a little bit of now. So totally relate to that and agree with that. The other thing that I thought was really interesting was just when he said, now it's missing me. Now I'm forgetting it. So I'm just going to jump in. So I'm going to do 2 songs, and these are very famous from the Sun recordings that he did for Sam Phillips back in the 50s, long before I was even born. So hope you like it. This is Big River. I taught the weeping willow how to cry. I showed the clouds how to purr.
Fabulous, Tosh. Just one thing. Do you want to try tilting your mic more towards your mouth? It looks like it's shooting off to the side, and you might get a stronger vocal that way.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, man.
Good. I like it. Good suggestion. All right. I'm just going to jump right into the next one.
forget to give my love to Rose.
play some pretty close. Tell my boy that Daddy's so proud of me. Don't forget to give my
Wonderful, Tosh.
Well done, Tosh. It's great.
flubs, but overall, I was happy. So thank you.
Yeah, nobody noticed, I promise. It was all good. All good. Okay, thanks very much, and glad you could join us, and look forward to having you again. Okay, Adrian, over to you.
Thank you very much, David. Can you hear me?
Yep, you sound good.
Okay, let's do a little sound check, because it's a very improvised setup today. I'm just using the mic from the laptop, and I've connected up my amp and put it a bit louder, so we'll see if it can be heard loud and clearly. So just let me know.
Sounds good.
Cool. Alright, so I was running through the chat today, and funny Luca mentioned you missing some classical music. I'm planning to do a little classical piece actually today, which was inspired by Mari actually, I think 2 or 3 months ago, when Mari posted a classical song on the forum. So I reminded myself, actually I like one song which I would like to learn, which is not exactly on the guitar, but there we go. It's from a French movie which I'm sure some of you will know, which is, I think, pronounced Untouchables. Not sure how to pronounce it in French. About a guy in a wheelchair who is very wealthy, and he finds a help who's from a very poor neighborhood, I think, and they're having a lot of fun. It's a very touching and funny movie at the same time, which is one of my favorites. So I just go ahead and try my best to play it, and haven't practiced a lot as well, so we'll see how it goes. Again.
That's it.
Bravo.
Yeah, well done.
Very nice. Thank you so much for doing that spontaneously, Adrian. It was awesome. Well, folks, that's our show for today. Thanks very much to everybody who stepped up and played. It was really fantastic, as it was before. Thanks to everyone who joined the audience to make a crowd. It makes it so much more fun, enjoyable in the chat. Thanks to Adrian for making it all possible with his Zoom license and supporting us. All good. See you all in the forum. See you all next time for Open Mic 5.
Thank you for hosting it again, David, and your intros.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Nice to see everybody. Bye.
Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Okay, cheers.